Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Infra. This is Chapter 4, Map 2, and we've just taken an elevator out of the somewhat exploding steel factory.
An elevator that didn't fall down. That's new. So, there should be a cell transceiver up here somewhere. Let's see if we can get it to work.
Alright, so the whole thing Mark went through this steel factory of doom for was to get to this tower to turn on the cell phone signal at the top. Because his cell phone didn't work, so he demands signal. Alright. This is 1981. September 13th, 1981. Okay, I was wrong. Everything has gotten worse. Walter wanted to lower our wages even more because the company's doing worse than before. I'm not even surprised, but this is ridiculous. September 20th. Well, not true apparently. But today one guy got fired because he almost fell into one of the steel ladles. I heard he's had many other accidents recently. Was his name Robin by any chance? October 2nd. This is looking bad. We should really start a strike because these conditions clearly aren't getting any better. October 14th. They're closing this place down, so this will be my last note. Everything went wrong when that Walter guy bought this place. Actually, there were some problems before, but Walter made things much worse. I know Mikhail Rosenthal considers him a friend and all, but even he couldn't foresee that Walter would go on to lower our wages and make all those other unwanted arrangements. Rosenthal wasn't really the best boss either, but at least he wasn't leading us to bankruptcy. We had to do something, so we started the strike, and now here we are.
Seven packs of batteries left.
Okay. So we continue to learn more about the escapades of Jeff Walter and how everything, all the businesses that he's touched have tended to go bankrupt. First, he bought the hydro plant, and then it went bankrupt. Then he bought the steel plant, and it went bankrupt. He bought Bergman, and they started having problems. I think he bought Bergman. Just take a few moments and look at the beautiful scenery of Stalburg. There's looks like a water treatment plant there. Some high-rise buildings on a hill. Some other kind of industry there. Radio TV tower. Windmill. Office or high-rise buildings there. Steel plant I think that's the steel plant we almost destroyed there. And we have some controls here. If light is on, check the upper fuses. So let's turn this on. Okay, this one appears to be broken. So let's turn it on again. And then just that one. Okay, that wants something done upstairs then. So let's keep going up. Now, in real life, you wouldn't be able to pay me enough to go all the way up here. Heights are not my thing, really. An 8-foot ladder is about the limits of my interest. Okay, so two of those buttons look kind of burned out. So let's turn on the backup systems. Was it aren't melty? Yeah, not enough. Not enough beer in the Budweiser factory to make me crawl and climb on these things. It's at the level with the winch, the equipment room for the elevator.
That did the trick. Now, let's see if there is a way to get down from here.
Should need to take a picture of this box too. Get cell tower working. Alright, we're gonna call the boss, and hopefully he's gonna say, come back home, you've had a rough day. Take the rest of the day off. Somehow. Ugh. I don't think that's what he's gonna say.
Mark, where have you been? I've been trying to reach you for hours.
I've been wading through the tunnels. They need some urgent repair.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It looks like that collapse back in the Bergman tunnels has set off some kind of a chain reaction. Old tunnels are collapsing all over the city. I'm a bit worried about the Two Gorges Dam. The rising water levels could be bad news. Listen, where are you now?
I'm at the old steel factory.
Okay, good. The water treatment plant is nearby. I want you to go there and find out what's going on. They're not answering any of my phone calls.
All right.
I wonder why.
I'll let you know what I can find out.
Alright. No, good job. That's enough for today. Come back here. Take the rest of the day off. It's no, you've started something that may be catastrophic. So coordinate with the people who know what they're doing. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to get into this building up there. This is still Chapter 4, Map 2. We haven't reached a map boundary yet. When we do, it will be the next chapter as well. When we get to that water treatment plant that Paul was asking us to check out. So there's that little control room. Not bothering to show that it's locked, but of course it is. Why would it not be locked? There's another box that we could have used. All right. On second thought, we didn't really need to get in here. I thought there was useful stuff in there, and that's why it's locked. Because it's useless. But it's nice that it lets you in there if you take the time to mess with the boxes. So next thing I want to do is I want to look at what's on top of this thing here, because I have a feeling that this is going to be related to the way out. And there's that chute from the thing we were just in, and there's a conveyor belt that goes out of here. All right. Hey Valve, I just love the way these boxes take up all of your screen when you're carrying them. Valve, of course, being the company that built the Source engine that this game is using. It's also used by such games as Half-Life 2 and Portal, where you may have recognized the box mechanics as being very similar to the weighted storage cube and the companion cube. Alright, so if you press forward and jump at the same time, but walk up to a wall or something, do forward. Actually, you're not supposed to go that way, you're supposed to go this way. Press forward and then hold forward and hit jump. You move, or you climb up onto something. And I don't believe that the other Source games have that feature. I'm pretty sure Portal doesn't. Then again, it's been a few years since I've played through Portal, or Portal 2. Or even the original Half-Life. I've not played through Half-Life 2 yet. Not that interested, honestly. Alright, so here we are in another office building. This one looks like it's been thoroughly trashed. A VHS tape. Is there a VHS? Playback system? I'm going to put the tape there until I find out if there is one. I know there was one later. An exit door that actually exits. We can't have that. Some telephones. I'll come back to the telephones here in a moment. Alright, nothing there. I just want to make sure there's no video, no VCR laying around. Nope, just a tape. There is a place later on in the game where we can watch VHS tapes, but not here, apparently. All right, this is me about a week later. And there's actually 4 phone numbers you can call. And I only did 2 the first time around. So let's start with those missing dock posters we've been seeing all over the place.
Who are you? What do you want, man?
I found your doc.
Yeah, boy. Is she okay, man? Where is she? Where?
I left the dock in the tunnels near the power plant, close to the steel factory. She could use some paint, though.
I missed her so much, man. Oh, my lovely duck. I'm coming to get you back home. Sadly, man, someone burned down my cottage, but you can come to my apartment for some delicious mushroom tea.
Sure. That sounds great.
Mushroom tea, I think I'll pass on that. Also, it kind of shattered when we beached it there at the power plant, so new coat of paint's the least of its concerns.
You have one new message.
Kleinman? Kleinman, can you hear me? I'm not sure if you've gotten any of my letters. I'm trying to escape today. I don't let anyone use these phones, but I managed to distract them. Kleinman, are you there?
Interesting.
Okay, that's a voicemail from Xander Berg, who we've heard is missing, to this Eric Kleinman guy, who we've also heard about. Funny thing is, I think it says somewhere that Xander Berg is German, but that voice actor sounds kind of Scottish. Okay, so if we look up here, there's some other useful phone numbers. And this one here looks intriguing. Let's give that one a try.
Aziz's Kebab and Burger.
One kebab roll, please. Do you deliver to Stalburg still?
Sorry, but we don't deliver there.
That's a shame.
Aw, no kebab burger?
Hello. You've reached Osmo Olut customer service. How can I help you?
Hello. So, I bought this 24 pack of beer yesterday, but I noticed there were only 23 beers in it.
We're so sorry about that. We can send you 10 24 packs as a free replacement.
That's great. You can send them to the NCG Stalburg office.
We'll send them right away.
Thanks.
So they're sending 240 cans of beer to compensate for one missing can. That's an impressive business model there. I'm sure they're going to make lots of profit from that kind of thing. So you're supposed to be able to figure out the Xander Berg, Eric Kleinman voicemail with this note here somehow. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So Xander's number, or Berg's number, is 000. When dialing internally, add 000. And the next block is 780, so 0007 80036. I would never have been able to put that together without a walkthrough. Berg, as we know, disappeared, and he was apparently trying to get a hold of Kleinman to tell him that he's escaping from wherever he was being held. Bulletin board I'm supposed to take a picture of. Ah.
Fascinating.
I see the tape deck. I'm getting there in a moment. Metal Workers Union, major clients, share purchase of agreement. Nope, not meant to be read.
Stalburg Steel was one of the largest clients of my company. Mikhail Rosenthal was the original owner, but he later sold the majority of his company to Walter. Stalburg Steel was doing so well, but then I'm not even really sure what happened. Undeclared work, low wages, hazardous working conditions. The Metal Workers Union strike was the last straw. Somehow Walter managed to bring down the entire company. Rosenthal knows this, and he wants to help me. It's time to do what I have planned.
Interesting.
Time to do what I have planned. Why is that ominous, Alex Harmon? Why is that so ominous? Alright, quick save, and then it's time to blow this popsicle stand. I am so done with this this steel factory. Here's another one of those numbers. Okay. I'll explain that, I guess. There's an alternative or augmented reality game associated with this game where there's all these codes that people are trying to break.
Interesting.
I'm currently in the forest picking mushrooms. If you're from the media and finally taking my views seriously, here's my story. I used to work at Stalburg Steel, and I have witnessed the deteriorating working conditions firsthand, starting with the change of ownership until my career-ending accident. The Union of Metal Workers and the insurance company denied compensation because it didn't happen during working hours. Now I just farm these turnips with the state's insufficient pension. The bankruptcy was an inside job of the union and Walter. Another teddy bear. I'm not going to break this guy's stuff. He didn't set a death trap in the steel mill. Okay, so document in the hut. And I think that's everything we need to do in this episode here. I'm just going to go down to the other end of this turnip farm and see if there's any way in or out. I don't think I've ever had turnips.
Why on earth would someone build a farm back here?
I would say close to work, but he's probably not registered with the Property Tax Administration because it's probably still owned by Rosenthal Walter.
All right, I'm out of Stalburg steel. Time to continue taking pictures.
Yay! I mean... Alright, so let's take a walk here. Oh, this is next to it. Problems. Alright, so we're about to exit episode map 4. That's the last photograph. And that's the level change screen. So next time, it will be Chapter 5, Fresh Water.